Director.
Getting ready for a Falcon 9 launch. This is the second launch of the day where the Falcon 3 launched.
LD, go for launch.
And we hear that call out that this Falcon 9 is go for launch. And we are now officially past the point at which this mission scrubbed the last time they tried to launch. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the count. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
15
3, 2, 1. Ignition.
T-minus 10.
And liftoff.
8.
Liftoff
7,
of this Falcon 9 rocket,
5,
launching
4,
SpaceX's
3,
second mission
2,
of the day,
1,
sending up
ignition,
22 Starlink V2 mini satellites.
Go Starlink. Go Starlink. Go Falcon. Vehicle's pitching downrange.
There it is.
FT plus 46 seconds into flight. Getting some great views from friend Pete Carson's on his tracking camera of the Falcon 9 rocket, soaring through the clouds.
Telemetry nominal.
FT plus 1 minute, 13 seconds into flight.
Vehicle supersonic.
Falcon 9 rocket traveling faster than the speed of sound. Coming up
Max
to
Q.
max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. Now a minute 30 seconds into flight. Coming up on the MVAC chill down at T plus 1 minute 45 seconds. Some great tracking views, this one from Pete Carson's, as well as our Adam Bernstein, who is bringing us some views here from the ground at NASA's Kennedy Space Center press site. Now 2 minutes into flight. Approaching the point of main engine cutoff, or MECO.
That's pretty cool.
Merlin engines will shut down. Will be followed shortly thereafter by stage separation and ignition of the upper stage. Jettison of the payload fairing comes next.
Thank you for those.
At T plus 2 minutes, 16 seconds into flight. And there you see MECO. Will be followed by stage separation. And that Merlin vacuum engine will come to life.
Stage separation confirmed.
And you see that stage separation on Pete's tracking camera here. A little fuzzy just because of the clouds, but here's the onboard views from SpaceX. On the right-hand side, the Merlin vacuum engine. On the left, the Falcon 9 first stage booster with those titanium winglets now starting to deploy as the rocket begins its journey back down toward Earth. You can see the speedometer and the altitude there on the left-hand side at the bottom of the corner.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And with those payload fairings now gone, the V2 mini satellites exposed to the vacuum of space for the first time, you can see actually a little dot of those payload fairings making their way back down, turning back towards Pete's live view here. You can actually see the sunlight glistening off of those payload fairings. One of the benefits of having a sunset launch is you can see a lot of great reflection off of all parts of the Falcon 9 rocket. Now T plus 4 minutes, 5 seconds into flight. Coming up at T plus 6 minutes, 8 seconds into this mission, we'll hear the call out for the entry burn beginning. Again, as a reminder, our countdown...
Both vehicles are on nominal trajectory.
Our countdown clock is a little bit ahead of SpaceX's. That's because they're on a slight delay with this broadcast. Our countdown clock is in real time. Now T plus 4 minutes, 54 seconds, and counting into this flight. The first stage booster has passed its point of apogee, the highest point of its flight, the altitude now starting to decrease.
Let's see if we hear
Acquisition of
the
signal
sound.
for you.
Less than a minute, that entry burn will begin. You'll see the vehicle slow down dramatically when that happens. This is SpaceX's second launch of the day, but it'll be its third booster landing on the day as well. As we saw, 2 boosters from the Falcon Heavy make a return to landing site landing. This particular booster will land in the Atlantic Ocean on the drone ship A Shortfall of Gravitas. It'll make that touchdown about 8.5 minutes into flight. Again, the entry burn will begin in just a few seconds in real time. Take a look at SpaceX's count-up clock at the bottom of the screen. It'll begin about T plus 6 minutes, 8 seconds.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
If you like this type of material, please subscribe
And you
to our
see that
channel
burn begin.
and hit the notification bell.
Rocket
so you
essentially
never
slamming
miss
on the
a video.
brakes, helping to slow its entry back down toward that drone ship.
Thank you.
And you can see the speedometer